lock, I set, I lock, and then I sit up. What I'm not doing is pulling, okay? I'm not muscling it. What I want to do is I want to use my weight. Use my weight. Notice how the boat responds, right? If I just do this, look how the boat moves. Okay? Using my weight. Using my weight. Using your weight. Now you're not leaning back. What you think about is coming up, coming up, coming up. Okay? And as you set, grab, okay? And what you think about set, grab, we're going to work on this drill as well. Set, grab. And what you're doing is you're trying to work that upper back. Okay? Using your upper back to help set your hips to shoot forward. Okay? Notice if I'm pulling, if I pull, look what happens to the T-handle.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want the T-handle to run away from me. I want to grab, I want that T-handle to stay almost perpendicular. Okay? Until the end. Okay? That's where that connection with the T-handle comes into play. What that T-handle is doing is a direct reflection of what the blade is doing in the water. Remember, look what happens. If I'm hitting right, where's the T-handle going? Towards me, right? If my hand is this way, now I get to use my upper back to help set and lock. Boom. Boom. And again, just keeping my weight behind the shaft. As we did last week, work on being slow and methodical. I want you to set that blade. And I just want you to feel just enough, okay? Feel the pressure, and when you feel that pressure, just come up. Okay? Try not to muscle it. Again, when you put the blade in the water, I want you to think about, we'll do some one-hand drills later, but in a sense, I want you to think about you set, I want you to set and lock. Once you set and lock, you sit up. Notice how my bottom hand set locks, set lock. What I'm not doing is this. Okay, I'm not pulling with this bottom arm. What I am doing is I'm essentially putting my weight behind the shaft. I'm throwing my weight behind the shaft, locking it in, and as all my weight is directly behind my bottom and top hand, I sit up and I do it again. Nice and easy. I go forward. Again, the space between my bottom and top hand, I want to be able to see that shaft perpendicular. Because what I'm doing is I want to throw my weight. I want to load my weight. I want to shoot my weight forward. At the same time, I don't want my weight to go back down. So when we do this slow drill, I want you to think about your core. It should feel like someone's about ready to punch you in the stomach, or like you're just going to breathe in. Think about keeping your core engaged to help lift you up, not lean you back. See what happens in the boat when I lean back. Okay? See what happens in the boat when I sit up. You see a difference? What's the difference? Huh?
Yeah, you push the stern.
Right, versus stern. And the same thing happens when you're in these big boats, right? You want to think about, hey, let's use our lower core to help lift, and bounce. Okay? Just enough pressure to feel your weight and just let it go. So no power, just weight. Okay? Imagine you're all skeletons. And that's all you have. Bones. Okay? So we're going to do it nice and slow. Some strokers. Nice and slow. Even slow in the recovery. Okay? Feel the boat. Feel each other. Here we go. Okay? You have a big blade. You don't need to put power behind it. Okay?
Tom's saying that he feels somebody anticipating and hitting a head.
That's 3. Jim? It's Jim, right? You're coming in too soon because you're coming out too soon. You're doing this. Okay? Keep that bottom arm locked and just push yourself up until that bottom hand gets to your hip. Pick it up and set. Okay? We're going to work on that drill. We're going to work on one-hand drill. Okay? So everybody's going to be one-hand drill. We're going to do is simply set the blade in the water and sit up. okay? Everybody, setting that blade, and that pressure you feel in that bottom hand, okay? You want to hold on to it as long as you can, and you pull. Notice how you're pulling with your body on that sit-up. You lock it in front of you. You feel the pressure just enough. That's what I'm talking about, just enough. Nice and easy. And I want that same tempo, strokers. That same tempo when you had that one-hand drill. Just slow. This is what I want. Slow. When you feel the whole speed come up, that just means you just keep your hands in front of you that much longer. Let them float. Take the blade out of the water. Don't start to go fast during the recovery. Okay? I want you to feel, control, use your bodies. You can use your bodies correctly. You can control your rate regardless how fast the boat is going. Okay? If you start muscling it, then it's a lot harder to do that. Okay, we're gonna pass the bridge. 5 strokes. Okay? Keeping your core engaged. You get that over there. Okay? Alright, here we go. All goes. 5 strokes. Pause. When you pause, I want you to think about your coming up, sucking your gut like someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. Okay, here we go. I don't want you to pull. You're disconnecting the rest of the crew. You're strong. Don't need to be that strong. You need to be with the team. Team stroke. Okay? So just set, grab, and then relax. Let that hand relax. Let me see it. Okay? Put that blade in the water. Set it, and I want you to push with the top hand. I want you to push yourself up. Too much. Too much. Okay? Drop the shoulders, set the blade, and then just relax. Let it just naturally. Don't even put any power. Just go through the motion. Now don't go up. Just keep pushing, 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 pushing. There you go. Then pick up. There you go. That's it. Do it again. Do it again. No power. Keep that bottom arm straight. Relax your shoulders. When you come up, push down on that top hand so you can drop your shoulders. Like you're pushing yourself against the wall. Doing a push-up. You're getting there. Okay, keep that top arm engaged. Drive down with that top hand as you sit up. There you go. There you go. Batter, batter, batter. Okay, here we go. No.
Long time in the water.
From that session.
Long time in the water.
Longer time in the water. And when you were long in the water, what did you feel?
Felt the boat moving.
Felt the boat moving. What that means, you were connected, right? As we're connected with the water, we feel the boat moving.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what we want. So often, we get so amped up, we think about muscling and trying to go hard. We don't listen to the canoe.
Yeah.
The canoe's telling us how fast we should go, or how fast we can go, right? So good. Naya, Jim's boat. Any takeaways from that session? Better catch. Why is that? What did that set you up as when you had a better catch?
Just the overall movement. Yeah.
Right. Like taking a step, right?
Yes.
You know, when we step, we get that connection with our foot, we feel the ground, then we move on to the next, then to the next, right? So that catch, that setup, it's like we gotta put our foot down first, feel the ground, then we propel ourselves off, right? But we don't propel while our feet's still in the air, right? If I'm running, I'm not gonna try to not hit the ground first. So that blade is the same thing. You gotta set like it's step, 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 then go, 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 step, then go. Right? Now that's a very exaggerated movement, but that's the point. There should be in a moment, a hair of a second, hundredth of a second, where you feel that you setting that blade, you grabbing it, and then you go. Versus just trying to, Tends to happen, people try to pull, they try to pull air, right? That's not a problem with this crew. None of these boats have that problem. It's nice, okay? So, what we're gonna do next though, is now we're gonna talk about the power aspect, the power element of the stroke, okay? And it comes from our upper back. We used to talk about rotation. So, who here can explain to me what rotation is? Anyone? Not you, Jerry. You hear me all the time.
We don't do it anymore.
Okay, unwinding your core. In what way?
Have everything going forward.
Okay, going forward. Okay. So would you say, as I rotate, would the rotation come from this, or rotating forward and then going? Huh? If I was to rotate, if I'm rotating, because this is what we used to do, right?
Yeah.
We used to rotate just so we could reach. Well, that's like you like trying to lift a kettlebell by rotating it first. What do you do when you pick up a weight? You get underneath it, right? Right? And then you use what? Our upper back to lift, or our hips. So the rotation shouldn't necessarily come from, or at least the point of setting that blade. It's a little, you can lead with the bottom hand, but the rotation comes from the upper back. Upper back. Rotation happens here. This is the upper back. Top hand, top hand, top hand, top hand, top hand, top hand. Oh, wait, my foot moving. Because I'm rotating, but I'm not doing this. Aha! Whoa, I'm a pop, yeah? Yeah. Right? So what happens when we over-rotate from what we were taught, what I was taught, we were all taught. Rotate, get up there, get that 45-degree angle, rotate. Well, that's a very unstable position. What happens is then you get here, and then that's when you put your power in. So that person who's saying more reach, they're doing this. More reach! More reach! When in fact, they are rotating, they're all getting their blade in, but they're not putting their power until their top hand gets directly in front of them. Right? Directly in front of them. So instead, work on, we still slightly lead with the bottom hand, but then we lock it in, and then we rotate with the upper back. Okay, remember Karate Kid?
Wax on, wax off.
Because that upper back is a joint, and joints are made to move, right? That's what they call a thoracic rotation, or thoracic rotation, however you want to call it, right? When we do lumbar rotation, that's when we have lower back pain, because our L2, L3, and those little areas right there is not designed to rotate. It's designed to engage, to allow the rotation of the upper back to coordinate with the hips. It's a connection point, not a power point. When you start using your lower back as a connect power point, that's when things start to hurt, right? So we're going to work on that. How do we incorporate that upper back? Again, remember we set, when I talk about setting, you lock it in. When you lock, you think about squeeze. I want you to think about, don't necessarily do it, I want you to just think about it. I want you to think about squeezing that rhomboid, or that scapula, or those traps, however you want to call it, right? Lock it in, and that's it. Then once you lock, then you want you to push, rotate yourself, push yourself away. Push yourself away. Push yourself away, using that T-handle. As you lock, push yourself away. And you're going to feel, then after you push yourself away, you're going to shoot your hips forward. Okay? Let's work on that. Exaggerate the movement, gentlemen and ladies. Exaggerate the movement, even if it feels weird. It feels great. Right? Yeah, how did it feel? Felt good, right? Felt strong. All pulse look fantastic. Tom, how did it feel?
Very smooth.
Smooth, right?
Smooth is the big deal.
Nice.
You feel the glide.
Right.
About going forward.
And it's because because at the same time as you're pushing out, you've done the work. And you get to now take a breath. You get the rest once that blade is past your knee, once that battle mat past your knee, like, whoa, you get the fruits of your labor, gang. That work happens. This is it. Boom, boom. From the foot to knee. That's all the work. And when you do the right muscle and you're using those big muscles, you get to feel the glide, you get to feel the connection, right? And even more so when you get on that light boat, right? When we start using those big muscles correctly, that's where it's really going to pay off on those lighter canoes. Okay? Right. So same thing, same drill. Okay? Working that grab. Okay? Using that upper back. And just what I want you to do too, gang, is when you set the blade, I want you to protrude. Right now, everybody, do this for me real quick. Get out so you can protrude, and then protrude your shoulders outward, and so you feel your lats. Okay? Now I want you to put the blade in the water, and then I want you to push that blade in the water. I want you to do this drill. I want everybody to move your body forward. Okay? And what you do is I want you to reach. You just get your hands out and reach out with your hands. Go straight, and then feel till you feel your lat muscles. Till you feel your lat muscles. That's your reach. That's as far as your reach needs to go. Right? That's how you should reach. Now, of course, now you move your body forward, still holding that reach. Right? No, I didn't say put the blade in the water yet. Okay? Move your body forward. Move your body forward. Okay? That's as far forward as you need to go. Because if that's how far forward your body's allowing to go, that's how far forward you need to go. Okay? If you go further forward, great, without collapsing into yourself, not feeling your lower back, you're in a good spot. If you're feeling your lower back now, sit up a little bit higher. Okay? Now, I want you to go ahead and go and relax. Relax, relax, relax. Set the blade in the water. And you can't move your body. Just your arms. Keeping your core tight. Okay? So you're stretching, reaching out with your arms, but not the body. Notice how my core is tight. I'm reaching out as far as I can. Concentrating on not moving. Okay? I want you to do that. Okay? Here we go. I want you to choke up a little higher. Okay. So here, I want you to go full, let that hand come out. Now protrude your shoulders so that you can feel your lats stretched out. Okay, you feel them stretched out? Yep. And you just put the blade in the water. Okay. Now, I want you to do is I just want you to push, keep, relax, then drop your shoulder, then pick it up. Think of locomotive. Keep that top hand straight. Now pick it up. There you go. Try not to lead too much with that bottom hand. Come up and then lead with that top hand. Lead with both hands. Lead with both hands. Lead with both hands. There you go. Lead with both hands. There you go. You're going to use that blade for now. Okay. Just lead with both hands.
They take a square and 2 strokes of these.
Squeeze your butt cheeks. Get your core tight. Keep it tight all the way to that buoy. Okay, here we go. Heads up. I would really recommend no one paddling anything higher than a 50. We don't need 51s, 52s, 53s. No one's buying 52s or 53s anymore.
Overachievers.
Okay? They don't want to bust their shoulders. Alright? So, if you really want to feel connection, all you got to do is choke up. Now, Dean, you choke up too much. There's such thing as too much of a good thing. So we're going to do that. We're going to choke up as high as you can. Not too high, but just probably about mid-blade. And I want you to feel that. I want you to think about really now using that top hand. And actually now I'm going to let you use your bodies. Okay? You're going to need it. You're going to really feel that blade, how heavy it is. Okay? Choke up. Choke up. Even higher than that, dude. So it's literally choke up. Yeah, choke it up. Right? I mean, there'll be times, well, yeah. You know, our bottom hand gets there, but our bottom hand moves. But how did it feel when you were choking up high? Hard. Hard, yeah?
Pressure.
But more pressure, right?
No torque.
Yeah. So we got to find that happy medium, right? I'm sure Jim had worked a drill with you about changing that bottom hand placement every 2 strokes. Has he done that with you guys? Yeah. Okay. So, that's kind of the same thing, finding that happy spot. Okay. So we're gonna go we're gonna do the same drill, well, in respects to the same speed. Know where your happy spot is. If you already know where it's at, stay there. And think about the perspective that you just gained from doing those 2 drills right now. Okay? Think about that top hand. Think about the drill that we had when you're sitting up. I really want you to think about throwing your body forward and behind, keeping that blade just enough. Okay? Here we go. 2, 3, and then long. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then long.
hard for Kanaka.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
Short stroke
Right?
and long stroke.
But I really want you
Changing
to
up
use
like
just enough, gang. Just enough. And no matter what, okay, when you put that blade, whether you go short or long, it should feel the same at the very beginning. When you go long, think about you're now resting, but you're keeping the blade in the water. You're resting at the blade, your bottom hand passes your knee, and gets to your hip, you're like, alright, I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really doing anything. Once my bottom hand passes my knee, I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding on. Okay, just waiting for that boat to pass. Okay? So first 3 strokes, just exiting at the knee. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 long. All the way through the 2 bridges. Okay, here we go. Okay, so gotta be honest with you guys. Naya here was moving really, really well. Okay? So versus Pialiloa and the double hole. Right? So again, it's just a lot of power. A lot of power, but not a lot of efficiency. Okay? When you look at Naya here, you mostly because you're in a 12-man canoe, when I have you guys go, you guys run, you're the head boat. Right? Here was limiting. Right? What that means is that some of you are starting your power in the front. Some of you still don't understand, and that's why I'm here. Understanding that acceleration happens from here to here. Proper acceleration. Now I can still accelerate from here to here, but my body then, I have to work harder for the same thing. And I don't get time on my side. I don't get that Instead I get I never get a break. Right? The key to the elite paddlers and any elite athlete, I should say, the key thing is that they know when to rest in competition. They know when to find moments where they can have a moment of reprieve. Because we can't be 100% all the time, right? Like if I was telling Ricky earlier, imagine if I told you for, how long is a race? A race is what, an hour? Right, an hour and a half?
45 minutes.
Hour 45.
An hour
No,
45?
45.
Now if I told you grab your paddle and do this for an hour and 45 minutes, what would happen? You get tired, right? You start to feel lactic acid build up. You be like, this thing. So we've got to find ways to like, okay, you know when we're doing weights, we get its moment, okay, You take that second to kind of give yourself a break. So you can get a couple lifts in, and a couple more lifts in, right? The same concept, gang. You get the fruits of your labor. You get a moment of reprieve if you hit the right spot every time. It's like hitting bullseye, hitting darts. Okay, playing darts. I want you to think about it on the way back home. I want you to think about it like you're playing darts. Okay? You're not 3 sheets to the wind yet. You just got to the bar and you're like, hey, let's play some darts. I'm still sober. Okay? And you're like, you actually care. Instead of like just trying to throw it in, you're like sighting in and getting your breath, right? So I want you the same thing when you get that blade in the water. Careful, being careful. Not being strong. You don't need to pull the boat. The boat will help you if you let it. Okay? Alright.